Front left wishbone, probably not the right thing to do, so again, just wait till I have the car built and then follow the correct process. I'm just kind of yanking parts, I almost said wanking parts out, I almost yanking parts out willy-nilly and screwing them in. I don't know how long this is going to be, and I don't know how much footage I'm going to have to lose, I'm going to cut out. Dear God, how much I'm going to have to cut out. But if you're watching for the building, here you are. Look at this. This is all building. First thing, the first thing we're going to do this, we're going to take this to the track. As soon as I get this thing put together, it's going on the track. And there's something with the way you have to put on the half shafts. I think you have to put the engine in first and then put the half shafts in. The half shafts are what drive a car in a front wheel drive vehicle, which this is. And front left strut. This is where it's not going to line up like I was talking about a few episodes ago. I'm dumb. Hold on. I was not paying attention. I'm trying to figure out why my mouse... Ugh! Oh, I'm being stupid. I gotta put the friggin... I'm just beating myself up today, but... This thing is so damaged. Like the game glitches that cause this damage. Game glitches and my stupid mouse and my mistakes. Ugh. Every time you hear that banging, it's damage. Set you up right here. Oh, that's nice. Much nicer. See, I thought it was just going to be daytime. One thing you're going to have to do when it comes to getting jobs is you're going to be sitting here for a very long time waiting for jobs to appear when you're doing when you're trying to earn for modifications. Ooh, another thing. When I think about it, be very, very careful around these shock absorbers. They fall through the ground so easily. I've already lost two. Like, I put one down and it fell through the earth. It fell through the earth's crust. This will be a great tutorial for later on how to use MSC Editor. Let me tell you. Despite the sounds I'm making, this is actually enjoyable for me. Okay, let's just be like super cautious. Yeah, okay. I had a slight suspicion that would happen. Where do the screws go on this thing? Okay, hold on. So, when I was talking earlier about the game glitches that happen that break the car, you're looking at a big-ass game glitch right here. This thing. It is the worst. It is the worst. This is the worst part about this game is this fucking lift. This jack, sorry. It is intentionally designed. Look at that. To wreck this car. I'm sure I'm doing something stupid and someone's definitely found a better way to do this, but, like, come on. It shouldn't be that easy to destroy your car with a fucking jack. It's supposed to help you build the car, not destroy it. And look at that thing. Maybe a lot of this stuff is just a product of me never watching any other build videos. These are all my ideas that I've come up with to solve problems. And Christ, I am definitely not the most qualified person to solve these problems. Definitely doing an all right job. Like, it gets done. By the end of the day, I did build a successful car in my other file that drove. Never raced it, but it drove, and I love the shit out of it. Also, if anyone sees this video in time before I decide to name the car, or you know what, I'll name the car if it's been a while and no one comments on this, which I'm perfectly fine with. It's probably gonna happen. But if no one comments to this, first person, the absolute first person to write in the comments a name for this car that is try to come up with something nice and cool. Just blare out anything. You know what? Actually, just make it, as long as it's appropriate and I can actually use it. Just make a name for this car. The first comment on this video specifically. I like girls' names for cars, but just stick anything, just any name. This is going to be your guys' car right now. I'm building your guys' car, and I'm sure at one point I will crash your car. So prepare for that. So there are 4 screws on this, and 1 screw on this, I think it's called a knuckle, a front wheel knuckle or something, something like that, or at least something? Spindle. Okay, so that is very different. That's probably a European thing, because I know I've heard it called something knuckle or knuckle something. I know it's knuckle, because I got stuck in my head constantly, unless it's a completely different thing and I'm just rambling about nothing, which is yeah, more likely than not. Ah, that's the one. I almost took off without it. Okay, look at that. Ooh, I'm so paranoid about the car. I'm doing okay. So I'm so paranoid about the parts falling through the earth, but I'm not nearly being cautious enough. Okay, too dark, far too dark. Why is it always dark when I play this game? I'm pretty sure it was like always daytime when I played it in my other file. There, okay. You know, it's worth it just to go to sleep. Or not, because now it appears that it is turning day. Anyways, so screw it, let's keep going. Ah! It is worth it for various reasons. Also, don't forget to do the tops here. It is worth it for various reasons to do the tires last. Because, of course, if you attach the tires, you can't. There's some parts you can't attach, if I remember correctly. But of course, I said if I remember correctly, so I can't entirely remember. Just save yourself the time and do the tires last. Nice and simple message there. This is going to be bigger, I know. Yeah. I watched, let's do a little chat right now. I watched Alien Covenant, with my buddy yesterday at the movie theater. And, I really, really enjoyed that movie. I highly suggest you go watch it. Be prepared. It's not like it's like some like Star Wars masterpiece or whatever. If you hate Star Wars, I'm sorry I used Star Wars as an example, but I like Star Wars, by the way. Anyways, it's not going to be like the most amazing masterpiece ever. But let me tell you, I wanted to call it a masterpiece. No spoilers, by the way. I'm going to be inserting this. I'm going to be inserting this. In before. I recorded this after I talked about the movie. Or in between talking about the movie. And steering rods. Ooh, another thing I'm excited for is centering the, is aligning the steering. Doing a steering alignment. I am pumped for that for some reason. I just can't wait. This should be attaching. This should be attached. Oh, is this front right? Ah, okay. And now my stupid mouse wheel. See, things are only rotating friggin' 180 degrees per single push because of my stupid ass mouse. I've used this mouse for a long time. It's been great. But now, of course, as soon as I start doing YouTube videos, it's screwing up. So I think what happened is the feature I love most about this mouse. I bought it because I wanted lots of buttons because I like to play MechWarrior Online from time to time, despite the fact that I suck. But I love playing that game, and it's got lots of buttons, so I can map all of the different weapons to each different button. Blah blah blah. And the thing I really enjoyed about this mouse is it's got this little button behind the mouse wheel. I'll click it, so it makes when you push it. In its normal function, you know, it works like a normal mouse wheel, where it's got the little clicks like this. You can hear the little clicks. When you click the button, it removes those clicks. Listen. So now it just scrolls freely, like what I remember an Apple computer having. So it's got both of those features. Ooh, wrong side. So I remember like I might be remembering it correctly, but the iMacs or the eMacs, whatever. There's a letter in a Mac, Big Mac. Fuck, I don't like McDonald's. I used to like it as a kid, but I don't know why I just grew out of it. Sorry for saying I hate McDonald's. But yeah, I really like those features on the Macs. I'm a PC guy. I'm more of an Xbox guy, realistically, but I've been getting hold on.